Tar Heel fans were awoken to heartbreaking news this morning when they learned of the death of former UNC coach Bill Guthridge. Now, Guthridge passed away last night from a heart-related illness. This afternoon, two of Guthridge's former players, head coach Roy Williams as well as Phil Ford, were able to give comments and remarks on the life and legacy of Bill Guthridge.
It's another tremendous loss for our university, our basketball program, and our entire community. He was extremely special and important to every player and every coach who ever worked here. He was even more important to me.
Sad day in my life, in Carolina basketball, in all of our lives. Coach Guthridge meant so much to so many of us. I think the book on loyalty and friendship was written by Coach Guthridge. I can't think of another person that's been more loyal to so many people than Coach Guthridge.
He used to do things just to agitate people because he would get up earlier. And so then we'd have a staff meeting, Coach Smith barely up, and Coach Smith said, "Do you have any scores?" He'd say, "Yeah, 82-80, 76-73. And he'd say, "Who won?" Coach Smith say, "Who won?" He said, 82 beat 80, 76 beat 73. I mean, he had a lot of those things like that.
He was just well organized and knew a lot about basketball, but boy was he a competitor. And I don't think a lot of people know that about him because he was just so mild-mannered.
He was my coach. He was another mentor. He was a friend. He was a father figure. He was a big brother for me, just like he was so many players. He was an unbelievable assistant to Coach Smith. Coach Smith had so many strengths and very few weaknesses, and the weaknesses that he did have, Coach Guthridge tried to fill and tried to do every one of those little things that drove Coach Smith crazy. He tried to do them and do a great job with them. He was a perfect sidekick for Coach Smith.
From the Deanie Smith Center, for ICTV, I'm Paige Hopkins.